Most of you are young enough to uh, only know a world where there is a plethora of technology. And so when we look at businesses and we see how they conduct themselves day to day, you notice that there are computers, scanners, handheld scanners, register scanners, um, people on smartphones, people with their cell phones. Even at Old Navy, I noticed they have the headsets on and they answer the phone. I think they do that at some of the other retailers like American Eagle and such. So uh, the use of technology is really strong in the business world. And so I wanted you to think about some things that go on in business that you might not have experienced, particularly in management. Um, if you think about what managers do, managers aren't always on the floor or around sort of doing the nitty gritty stuff. Remember when you learned in one of the other chapters, they're the big picture people, and so managers often attend a lot of meetings. And I don't know about you, if you've ever attended meetings, you might have to go to them every now and then. Um, they're usually too long, right? I used to have this saying, especially when I taught at in public schools, that if you can cover it in a memo, don't have a meeting. And I kind of feel that way a little bit. But what happens when you get a bunch of people together and people are really busy? They have other things to do. There are things going on in their office. The secretary may really need their attention. They may be dealing with people overseas, and so they're receiving emails and stuff. And so the next thing you know, when you're sitting in a meeting, what are managers doing? Well, the big boss is talking, and he may have his PowerPoint going, another lovely use of technology. And the managers start whipping out their smartphones. So here you have the Blackberries and the whatever the other ones are, Droids, uh, going. When I name these products, this video, I can't use it for very long. I won't be able to recycle it through very many classes because there'll be a bunch of other new technologies. That's another business thing that you'll have to remember. But so there they are. They're messing around with their crackberries, if you will, and instead of listening to their managers. I have actually seen this even where I work. So think about that, and then let's talk a little bit more about that BlackBerry issue. Now, when a manager goes home or they go on vacation, now we have portable computers like netbooks and laptops, and managers often feel compelled to take these devices with them so that they can check into work. And why do you think people do that? Is it because people are workaholics, because they love their job so much they'd rather be attending to that than riding the Space Mountain at Disney with their kids? Why are managers that involved in their work, even when they're off? Well, we could theorize a little bit about it. There's probably a little bit of some of the things that I just mentioned, but consider the fact that with technology, people are pulled in and are almost required to stay connected to their work, even when they're not on the premises. And sometimes it may be because they choose to do that, but oftentimes it's because that's what's expected. If you think about the economy, when there are fewer jobs, for instance, managers have to do more. They have to do more with less. We hear that kind of statement all around us. So when managers have to do that, then they have work to do. So when they're not at work, their work's not getting done. At least some of the things that they would like to monitor and stay on top of. And so people use these devices. I'm not just talking about taking them on vacation, but look at people who maybe you have a parent or a spouse or someone else in your family who at family gatherings or at meal times always has their phone out, and it's work related because they need to be in touch. They're waiting for a shipment or they're waiting for a deal to come through. who knows? I mean, there's any number of things like that can affect a business person. And then we wonder why people get burned out, they get tired, and they want to make career changes. It's because of things like that. So technology is a wonderful thing. I wouldn't dismiss it for anything. I love my netbook. That's what I'm recording this video on now with. And I have a laptop. I don't have a BlackBerry. I'm going to stay away from those for a while. But technology does a lot of wonderful things. It saves business people a lot of time, but it also keeps them connected. And sometimes that connectedness may not be a good thing. Your textbook covers a variety of other topics related to technology, but I just wanted to have that little discussion with you about it, because it's something to think about as you move out of college and into the business world, about how you're going to manage your time and how you're going to manage technology. You can manage information with technology, but you also have to learn how to manage technology so that it doesn't manage you.